So what happened is that when Ted Cruz ran for Senate in Texas, he loaned his campaign $1.4 million to keep it going. It was an underdog campaign, and he really needed to infuse it with his own money to keep up with his opponent. He likes to talk about that on the presidential campaign trail, sort of as evidence of how much he and his wife believed in his candidacy. What he hasn't been telling people is that part of that money came from a loan that Goldman Sachs gave him. And that's the place where Heidi Cruz, his wife, works. The New York Times recently reported on this and actually found that he failed to disclose that loan in fundraising documents, which could be an ethical violation associated with some fines.
What should we be doing in Syria? Killing ISIS. And with regard to sending even more troops over to the Middle East, they don't have a strategy.
His campaign is pushing back hard on this report in a couple of different ways. First of all, they're not disputing what the New York Times found, but what they are pointing out is that Cruz disclosed this loan in different financial documents just a few months later in his personal financial disclosure. They say that that shows that he wasn't trying to hide anything and that it was simply an oversight in a fairly complicated fundraising report. What they're also saying is that it shows that the New York media is after him, sort of playing right into his anti-establishment theme. In fact, today he's been fundraising off the report.
God bless the United States of America.
It's hard to see this issue really taking root in Iowa and New Hampshire, with voters who care about so many different issues, really are trying to get a feel for lots of different candidates, and really probably are going to be reluctant to get mired in sort of the bureaucratic details of fundraising reports. So I think in this case, he may escape with really not much harm to his campaign.